In the heart of Lagos, a popular church known as House of Dominion was famous for its miracles, its choir, and its money. Every Sunday, the offering baskets overflowed. Millions in cash, meant for charity, the needy, and the church's projects. But one Sunday morning, faith met greed, and everything changed. It all began when Pastor Gabriel, the head of the church, announced the launch of a brand new community center. He proudly told the congregation the church had saved 52 million Nigerian nairas for the project. The announcement sparked celebration and temptation, because sitting quietly in the last row was a man who had once worked for the church's security team. Tund had been fired 6 months earlier for stealing small offerings. He had promised revenge, and now he saw his chance. Tund gathered 2 of his old street friends, Sei, a tech guy who could disable cameras, and Femi, an ex-soldier who knew weapons. Their target? The church safe, inside the admin building, guarded only by 2 night watchmen. The plan was simple: strike on a Saturday night, just before the big Sunday service. Sei hacked the church's CCTV system and looped old footage. Tund got the uniforms, the same kind the real guards wore. Femi, he got the guns. By midnight, they were ready. At exactly 1:47 a.m., the church compound was silent. Rain fell lightly on the roof as 3 figures in black slipped through the back gate. The guards were asleep, or so they thought. They moved fast. Sei disabled the alarm. Tund opened the safe room door. Inside the metal box was everything: the community project fund, neat stacks of naira wrapped in church envelopes. Tund's eyes widened. He whispered, "God forgive us, but this money is wasted on prayers." They stuffed the bags and turned to leave. But suddenly, a flashlight beam cut across the hall. "Who's there? Stop right there!" It was Brother Philip, the senior guard. Femi panicked and fired. One shot echoed through the church. Philip fell instantly. The 3 men froze, realizing what they had done. The heist had turned into murder. By morning, the entire city was talking. Police surrounded the church. But Pastor Gabriel stood in front of the pulpit, tears in his eyes. He said something strange. "The money you stole belonged to God. Whoever touched it will not see peace." People laughed at him online, calling it superstition. But 3 days later, strange things began to happen. Sei, the hacker, was found unconscious in his room. His laptop burnt, smoke rising from it. Doctors couldn't explain what happened. Femi, the ex-soldier, ran into traffic and died instantly after shouting, "It's following me!" And Tund? He was last seen running barefoot into the night, screaming that someone was inside his body whispering prayers. When police finally found Tund, he was hiding inside an abandoned building, clutching one of the stolen envelopes. On it were the words, "For the orphans, House of Dominion." Tund was shaking, crying, and repeating one line, "Tell the pastor I'm sorry. The money burns in my hands." He was arrested, but he never made it to trial. A week later, he died mysteriously in custody. The medical report said, heart failure. The officers who saw his body said it looked like he had been burned from the inside. The 52 million Nigerian nairas was later recovered, still wrapped in church envelopes, untouched, as if no one had ever opened them. But the mystery of what truly happened that night still haunts Lagos. Some say it was guilt. Others believe it was divine punishment. Either way, the church heist became one of Nigeria's most talked about crimes. A reminder that sometimes, the price of greed is far greater than money.